The Red Shoes, a story of courage, love, and the magical power within us.
Once, there was a young girl named Karen, and she carried a hidden secret. It was not an ordinary secret. It lived inside a pair of red shoes left behind by her late mother. But these shoes were not ordinary. Tonight, we will discover why her cruel stepmother feared the red shoes so deeply, and how Karen's life changed forever. Karen lived in a small village at the foot of the mountains. After her mother passed away, her father remarried a woman named Petra, who had 2 daughters, Rosa and Maria. Rosa and Maria were always dressed in bright, beautiful clothes. Karen wore the same faded blue dress every single day and worked as their servant. She cooked, washed her stepsister's clothes, and cleaned the entire house, while Rosa and Maria simply played around. One day, Petra discovered a small box hidden away. Inside were the red shoes. "What's that?" she asked suspiciously. "It came from my mama," Karen replied softly, hugging the box tightly. Something about the shoes made Petra flinch, a strange, almost threatening feeling she couldn't explain, and from that day on, she forbade Karen from ever opening the box. When the day of the village festival arrived, everyone prepared to go to the church and the plaza for the celebration. But Petra ordered Karen to stay behind. She gave her impossible chores: 3 heavy sacks of rice to carry, 10 buckets of water to fetch, and the entire house to clean.
"If you fail, there will be no dinner,"
she warned coldly. Petra, Rosa, and Maria left together, smiling in their beautiful clothes, leaving Karen crying alone in the quiet kitchen. Karen looked at her dirty dress, her bruised hands, and then she remembered her mother's words.
"My child, whenever life becomes too difficult, wear these shoes, and remember, I am always with you."
With trembling hands, Karen took the box from under her bed, and for the very first time, she wore the red shoes. Suddenly, they moved on their own, carrying the rice, lifting the buckets, cleaning the house, while Karen simply walked. She stood in front of the mirror, and her dirty dress transformed into a beautiful gown. Her face glowed with a soft, warm light. "Go to the festival, Karen," whispered her mother's voice. "Have fun? You deserve to shine." At the plaza, everyone stared in awe. Karen was the most beautiful girl there. Her stepsisters didn't recognize her. Her father smiled, feeling a familiar warmth he couldn't explain. And even Petra felt a fear deep in her heart. Then, the clock struck midnight. Karen ran home in a hurry, and on the church steps, one of the red shoes slipped from her foot and was left behind. By the time she reached home, the magic had faded. She looked like her old self again, holding only the remaining shoe. The next morning, Petra stormed into Karen's room. She saw the red shoe and suddenly realized the truth. When she tried to grab it, a shock of energy struck her hand. The box opened on its own. The second shoe rose into the air, and her mother's voice rang out.
"Petra, that is enough. My daughter is not a servant. She deserves love and respect. If you cannot treat her as your own child, then leave this house."
Trembling with fear, Petra looked into Karen's kind eyes, fell to her knees, and apologized. From that day on, Petra slowly learned to treat Karen as her real daughter. The red shoes stayed safely in the box, never needed again, because Karen finally received the love and respect she deserved.
This story reminds us that true wealth is not found in money or magic, but in love, respect, and kindness. No matter how difficult life becomes, there is magic within you. You don't need red shoes to be valuable. You are valuable simply because you are you.